On the view snippet page, we need to show some header that has the title of the snippet, a link over to the edit page, a button to delete it, and then once again, just actually print the code itself. Let's take care of the styling issues first. Back inside my editor, I'll find the app snippets ID page.tsx file. Inside of here, at the very bottom, I'll expand that div. I'll put in another div around the title. I'll give that wrapping div a class name very similar to some of the ones we were just putting together. So this will get a flex, a m-4, a justify between, and an items center. Then I'm going to put that snippet.title inside of an h1. Once again, with a class name of text-xl and font-bold. After that, I'll put in a div. And for right now, I'm just going to put in 2 plain buttons that are going to serve as this edit and delete stuff. So we'll come back and fix those up in a little bit. But for right now, I'll just put edit on the first one and delete on the second. And I'll give them both a class name of p2 border rounded. Okay, now this div right here is meant to represent our header. After that, we need to show the actual code. So down here, I'm going to use a pre-tag for that. And inside the pre-tag, I'll put in a code element. Then inside of here, remember to print out the code we will reference. We could hover over snippet right here and it will tell us we got the snippet object. It has a title, which we're already making use of, and it has a code property as well. That's the one we want to print out. So down here, I'll print out code. Snippet.code. And then on the pre, we'll do just a little bit of styling with the class name of p-3, border, rounded, BG gray. Let's see, I think probably 400. No, BG gray 200, and a border gray 200. All right, as usual, quick test. Back over here, if I go and view a snippet, and I've got to refresh this time. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Only issue is these 2 buttons over here are really sandwiched together. Once again, we could put in a little gap to address that. So here's the div that wraps the 2 buttons. That div, I'll give it a class name of flex gap 4. And now I've got a nice little gap between the 2. Once again, the buttons do nothing when I click on them, but that's fine. We'll add in some functionality for them in just a moment.